What's up, guys? Ozark here, and I'm bringing you guys a couple games off my games that I have saved up on my drive here. This is some hard-fought games. Basically, I'm playing with my boy Dark Warrior and another one of our friends, and we came up against a 6-man party. All of them had mics, a couple of them 2-3 KDs, had a split screener who wasn't that bad either. And I knew right away I had to bring out the tryhard, but kind of tired of seeing people beast on noobs while they run through the enemy spawn the whole time. It's cool to watch sometimes, but I mean, dude, seriously, people are. That's why people run into the spawn, because they watch these dudes on YouTube, and you know they're trying to be like, you know, Sandy Ravage, and man, get real. You play against a good team, you're not gonna be able to do that stuff. And here's a perfect example of it. So I noticed right away, you know, we're able to get this A flag, so I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna easily beat these guys. You know, hold A and B, you have plenty of cover, it's hard to flank you, and our randoms on our team just continually run to the enemy spawn and 3-cap. You know, they keep trying to 3-cap, they can't kill anybody, the spawns are flipping. It's really annoying. But you see what I'm running here? This is my go-to class, Flag Jacket and Tac Mask. I run the Red Dot Galil with the Sleight of Hand Pro, and people have been asking me when they see my little creative classes, you know, Oz, why do you run smoke? You know, why? Well, guys, this is why you run smoke. And if you're going to be getting on flags, you have to have smoke. You know, well, if you're playing a good team, you have to have smoke. There's no way you're going to be able to cap flags with 2 or 3 lines of sight aiming down sight at you if you don't have some type of cover. Even if it's only visual cover from the smoke, it helps, trust me. And you see me right here. Also, something I didn't mention is when you throw smoke on top of a flag, if there's any of your teammates around, people are more likely to jump on top of the flag, because the whole reason people don't play the objective is because they don't want to die. They don't want to get on that flag because they know you go on that flag, you're going to eat 2 or 3 nades, you're going to have people aiming down sight at you, and they're not going to want to do it. So you throw the smoke out, boom, magically everybody wants to cap it now. So that's going to help you. You see right now some of our teammates are in the spawn, which is really bad, because when you're back there in the enemy spawn, they're going to spawn to the right of you in the building right next to the A flag. And when they spawn in there, they have an easy flank route to the B flag. Never want to do that, guys. Always stay and control 3/4 of the map. Leave them in the back over there. You know, the only time you want to run through the spawn is if you're playing scrubs. You're playing weak players. When you start playing weak players, yeah, you know, do whatever you want. But what ends up happening is they spawn in waves, and when you have a couple waves of good players running together, you know, you might get one of them. I usually almost always get one of them, but what about that second guy? What about that third guy? You don't stand a chance. But basically right here, you know, it's just spawn, dive on the flag. Spawn, throw a nade, dive on the flag. And what the hell was that, man? Did you see that direct impact with a with a freaking frag grenade? I was so irritated at that. People have been asking me too why I don't have a 5 or 6 KD. Well, yeah, guys, this is why. I have no problem doing this. I'm all about the win. I'll do what it takes to get my 2 flags and hold my 2 flags at all times. And I usually run 3, 4, 5 on this setup. Reason why is very obvious: spy, counter spy. Counter spy is very team friendly, and also it's easy to get if you're playing against good players. But I use the napalm because I usually run Flag Jacket Pro, and you're basically able to throw the napalm out, kind of give you some breathing room, you know, hold the enemy team back a little bit, and while they're being held back, you know, you can jump on the flag with fire all over it, and you're protected. This is a nice little spot. This window is the counter spot to that hidden cap spot behind that cement barrier, if you didn't know that. And right here, I see my team is actually back a little bit. So instead of trying to shoot people off the flag, I decided and make the executive decision just to jump on the flag myself and just try to hold it for an additional 1 or 2 seconds while my team moves up. and then as they move up, I'll spawn and run back. You know, it's really my only point for doing that. So right here, I make a mistake. I probably should have waited a little bit. I threw smoke. That keeps my teammates in the action. And I don't know how that guy saw me. Must have been aiming down sight there before I threw it. And we get B. So I'm thinking we're okay at this point. If we stay in the position we're at now, they're not going to get B. There's no way they're going to be able to clear us out of here. But I want you guys to actually look at what the I don't know why I dove on the flag there. It's the same thing I was thinking. Just, you know, try to. I can't see who was capping it, so I just dove on the flag. I didn't want us to lose it. But start looking at what our team does. They start running into the enemy spawn, and this is why you don't 3-cap and why you don't go in the spawn, guys. Is just you lose complete control. And this game was a lot closer than it should have been. You know, I felt we were the better players, and I felt that they should have never even got a flag capture on us. You know, they should have capped their first flag, and we should have got our first 2, and then nobody else should have capped anything else after that. You see, I get caught slipping right there. So I'm telling my team at this point, hey, look, the cover is at the A flag. You have to have the A flag. It's easier for you to cap B from A because of that hidden cap spot. And I make a move on A right away while everybody's concerned with B. I throw my smoking nades over here to give me some cover, and ended up catching one guy who didn't have flag jacket. We lose B, but I'm not worried about it because, like I said, this is where the cover is. This is where you want to be. So you see me get on my spot here. Let me get it. This is exactly what you want, but then the random goes in 3 caps. So I'm really irritated at this point. You know, I can't get set up and I get taken out. That was a good freaking shot. It's hard to hit people behind that cement barrier. I actually went back and watched the other team's perspective on a lot of these games, and these guys are actually pretty damn good. And, I almost screw up there, getting caught with my motion out, and I get jumped. That's just me playing around with 10 sensitivity. That's one of the reasons why I couldn't aim in this game. You know, maybe I should have turned down the sensitivity. You know, it was a little overkill running 10, but you know, I was just trying to, try out high sensitivity. And I go through my moods where I like high sensitivity and I like low sensitivity. And this game, it kind of hurt me more than it helped. I really have problems aiming, especially like reaction aiming with 10 sensitivity. Something I noticed too with high sensitivity is you have some really quick lock-on ability. I don't know if it gives you like some aimbot type stuff or what, but you know, it's guys like Ronaldinho who always run like 8 sensitivity or 10 sensitivity. They just snap onto their target so freaking fast. And I know not all of it is aim. Some of it's aim, but even from what I've understood and what I noticed when I'm playing on high sensitivity is there is some added aim assist there. And maybe it's because it's a way to abuse or glitch the aim assist, you know, into working in your favor a little more. Because maybe, you know, I haven't proven this or anything, it's just my theory, but maybe a low sensitivity, for example, you aim at a guy, and because you can't drag your cursor on top of them as fast as you could with high sensitivity, it doesn't work as well. But when you have a high sensitivity and you move your cursor really fast over the guy, it immediately snaps onto them. I mean, I've been killed times where I'm like, well, how the hell did that guy aim so fast? And it's just the aim assist. And I look and he was running, you know, really high sensitivity. I don't know. That's one of the benefits, I guess, of high sensitivity is that added little aim assist, that snap on target ability. And right here, I'm just making sure we don't lose B. I'm kind of worried about them coming because they've been swarming the flag the whole time. And we get set up right where I want us, A and B. See right here, I'm just staying in this spot. I don't want to move at this point. Just want to collect our points. I see the game's almost tied. We're about to catch up. right here, get my spy point. And we get a blackbird. And this pretty much seals the game for us right here. This guy jumps off the balcony. I didn't know where the hell he was coming from. I get his homie right here by the truck, but you know, I was so concerned with them coming from the fields that I didn't happen to think that, oh, this guy might jump down on top of me. But something else I want to ask you guys is, what do you guys think about cussing in videos? Somebody brought this to my attention in a message, and they said, you know, maybe you shouldn't cuss as much in your videos. I personally have a really bad mouth, and I swear a lot. Maybe not everybody wants to hear it, but I think it's kind of funny that somebody said, yeah, you might want to tone down the swearing. You know, I just express my emotion that way, and it helps me get my point across as to how I'm feeling. That's why I cuss. And if you guys want me to tone down the cussing a little more, you know, just let me know. If you guys have any questions about this gameplay, let me know too. But just want to show you this. Final score, 32-24, 10 captures, 6 defense. Peace.